All right, I think we're live.
Are we live?
Are we live? It says stop streaming, which I think means that we have started streaming.
We are live.
All right, let's switch cameras for a second so you can see us here in the booth. You are joining us at the women's
Texas Takedown.
The Women's Texas Takedown Pinball Championship. Amazing 64 strong contenders. I'm sitting here with Jane Verwise.
Correct.
And I'm Deborah Tallman. We have been lucky enough to be in this tournament ourselves, although we are now out, which says something about the level of competition here, I think.
It's very, very strong.
Elizabeth Drowney and I think I just Drowney probably. Elizabeth Drowney, tournament director, and Raleigh Palace are our tournament directors.
Done a fantastic job.
Unbelievable job. We both had a really incredible time, and we're ready to see some finals. So as they're finishing getting set up, we'll get the cameras on it, and you guys are going to see some action.
Shall we mention our final four?
Yeah, let's do it.
We've got Laura Tennyson from Ellen, Texas, and I believe this might be her first women's tournament, at least IFPA ranked tournament. We also have Jessica Shepard, also from Texas, her first tournament as well. And then rounding out our final four, we've got Kristen Gregory, I think she lives in the Boston area now. She is ranked 51st in women's tournaments. And lastly, Laura Fraley. She's from Virginia and is 106th in the women's tournament rankings.
Very nice. All right, let's start out with Laura Tennyson, player 1. We're playing on Mars Trek today. You want to talk us through what's going on with this particular Mars Trek?
Yeah, this particular Mars Trek is a little different from other Mars Treks in that the double bonus feature is not operating on this one.
And that changes a lot.
A little bit of strategy change. If there's no double bonus, it kind of doesn't hurt to collect your bonus whenever you can in the scoop in the middle of the horseshoe right there.
Right there. My teleprompting, stuff is amazing.
So she wants to build bonus by a number of different ways, mostly trying to get it up top where it's safe and rolling over that star rollover.
Ideally, she wants to try to go for some
just
heavy
like
bonus.
that.
Just like that.
Get it into that little saucer would be great too.
That can get you like 2 or 3 advanced bonuses, and they're each worth 10,000 points. So it's a lot of bank.
The left flipper on this particular Mars Trek is a little bit weak and getting weaker as the day goes on as well.
It's tired. It's had a long weekend.
But luckily the right one is the one that you really want to have to get it back up top.
All right, now we've got Laura Fraley. Something about Laura's. I think that's a strong pinball name.
Must be.
All right, she's trying to go for this skill shot, get it into the cup. So close. Couple free thousands. Now getting all of the Mars.
Oh, this outlane. Ooh, nice nudge. That outlane is
beautiful bounce.
And deadly.
Saving it. And keep in mind there's a gobble on the right-hand side. You don't want to let it go up that right flipper and into the out. Or so no, is there or isn't there? No, never mind.
No
I'm wrong.
gobble, yep. So normally that
game that we've been playing.
Center target Kristen just hit would have been great towards getting double bonus.
Yes,
but
talk
on
to us about
but
that.
on this one, it's just plain deadly.
How do you typically get a double bonus on Mars Trek?
I believe it's the E and the K that you want to light, either from the in lanes or the that center target in the middle.
And those in lanes are evil, so you want to really try to use your center target to do it. All right, we've got. Is this Jessica? I think we're looking at Jessica, right?
Yes, I believe it's Jessica Shepard.
All right, Jessica. Everybody's going for the shorter plunge strategy. Ooh,
another near miss.
Doesn't want to stick, does it?
But hitting that helps advance some bonus as well. That R.
Ooh. If you can get the right angle on it, you should be able to get it right up that side. Oh, she's got the E. So now we want to see her go for the K and lit up in the middle. Well,
actually,
that there was double bonus.
Yeah, there is no double bonus.
I get so excited about what the rules should be. Ordinarily speaking, for the people who are learning at home, you want to hit the E and the K.
We just heard Jessica confirm what we mentioned earlier, that left flipper is not doing what you would expect.
It's nobody's friend. All right, so Laura Tennyson, ball 2. Have we seen anyone hit the
actually,
scoop?
I think that we've got. Oh yeah, is this a 3-player game? Where's our? This is player 4.
Oh.
So we're. No.
So that wasn't. Was that not?
I believe this is Laura Freely. Laura Freely.
I'm looking at I thought we had Laura, Kristen, and Jessica. So I think that was just Jessica. Is that right? No, that's Laura Fraley. Why am I confused about what's going on here with the scoring?
I think we might just have them in the wrong order.
Yeah, which means that they're on the wrong order on the screen too. Sorry about that, folks. I was like, no, that's Fraley.
I'm gonna be a house ball on that.
I'm gonna be right back and find out what our order is.
Great.
Make sure.
This is Kristen Gregory playing her second ball. She gets it in the scoop. Nice to four. Another nice star rollover bonus. Advance. Oh, and that left out lane claims another ball. Some good progress though. Sitting at 170, I think that's a 8. 178, 300. Going into ball 3. Just trying to get that careful plunge into that top saucer.
Dang it, really?
We call that getting Mars tricked. Okay, we're getting the right order up on the screen, people. Thanks to Phil Grimaldi, our man behind the scenes.
Just does not want to get in that saucer. A little bit of a struggle to get control and another center drain.
Okay, so just so we're clear, the order is Laura, first player, Kristen, second, Jessica, third, and
Laura
Fraley,
Fraley.
fourth.
Yep.
And it's correct on the screen now. Woo!
And this is a 5-ball game, so
So we've only just begun.
exactly.
Yes, that was a nice. Do you see how serious she is? She's got her wrist guards. She came to get the top prize, people.
She performed. This is
She's got good bounces. Oh, there's not much you can do about that one. These outlanes are brutal. Do we want to say brutal or do we want to say evil? Do we want to ascribe it some kind of
merciless.
psychological?
Merciless.
Yeah.
With so much value being up top here, we're seeing the players really take their time on these plunges.
Hey,
Make sure they
take
can
all
get
your
the points
time.
where they can.
After beating out 60 other people,
Oh, yeah.
you don't want to do anything rash. Ooh, got the K.
There was
Still
a
thinking
fan.
about that double bonus that doesn't exist on this particular game.
It's good practice for when you have to play price check anywhere else, I'm sure.
So, talking about double bonus, I know she's rocking it out. She's trying to get it back up there. But this is the spot where you collect bonus, and that makes it a big deal. So, on this game, you can collect it whenever it's possible. You want to go up there and collect it and start from scratch again. When you have a regular double bonus situation, you might want to max out your bonus and then drain, because you're going to go from 100,000 bonus to 200,000. That was a good ball.
Unfortunately, with that left flipper being so weak, I think, seeing someone successfully hit that is going to be quite the feat.
Mm-hmm.
There's 5 balls, not 3, right? Only 5? Okay.
She's asking about balls. Yes. All the balls. Advancing bonus. Good. House ball. Of course, the house ball. It looks like we got player 1,
And that's why we need
152. Player 2, 302. Player 3, 159. Player 4. Laura's going to do some catching up on this ball. I can feel it.
Seems like we got a question in chat whether or not the double bonus was disabled on purpose. The note
Good
says
question.
that it is just not working for anyone, which
I'm not
makes
sure
it
that it was
seem like
intentional.
Right. It makes it seems like it might be a malfunction that benefits it. Or
It really takes out a significant part of the strategy.
Yeah.
So, as a couple people were saying, it's easier technically this way because you don't have a risk-reward scenario with the double. Ooh. Okay, I want to see a huge comeback from Laura Fraley. Laura Tennyson. I expected her to stay on the field longer.
All right, so this is ball 4.
Did you play Mars Trek?
I played it twice.
And how did you feel about, like, what's your strategy on the plunge? Because people seem to really be trying to take it slow.
Yeah, I went for a little harder of plunge, trying to work with the momentum so I'd have some room to nudge a little bit more.
I'm kind of that way, like on Atlantis. I just want to at least try to nudge it around for some extra points.
But I can see maybe the soft plunge might help you get it into those two, the T and the R lane.
That was beautiful. That was amazing. It almost got back up on a backhand from the left.
Good spinner, but not quite to that collect bonus hole.
And again, those letters aren't worth much, but 10,000 a pop. You might as well get them when you can. There's more. Okay, Jessica. Jessica's doing a lot of nudging.
In-lane.
And another trekking. All right. Currently, player 2 is ahead with 322. Let's see what Fraley's got. Go.
Oh, nice.
Oh. That was some mean bounces.
Out of the frying pan into the center.
Into the drain hole, into the bonus hole. We love the bonus hole. Cheers to the bonus hole. That's where we get all our bonus. What would we do without it?
That's true.
All right. Oh, another thing I love about Laura Tennyson is during the Q&A session before we began, she was on top of it. Like, where's this machine at? What's this rule? What's your situation here?
Talk to me about the state of these games.
I love a thinker.
It's really good.
All right, let's see some special flow from Kristen right up to that. It almost looks like it spells R-O-T. Right up to that O. It's not a really good word, but
nice. Right back
ooh,
up top.
That's a lot of bonus. Kristen's doing very well. And I think Kristen wasn't sure if she was going to be able to play. She was on the wait list.
Oh. Ooh. Well, Shat's attempt.
Nice.
Get that K.
Oh.
Or just
again, more important in other circumstances, but yes,
it's the flipper. You want it on that right flipper.
And any points that are safe, take them. What's she gonna get?
Like it.
Oh, she's shatzing all
That's
day.
Great. Good.
Nice. And
fifth ball there, finishing.
Boosted her into second place. Or no.
She's in first.
Boosted her further into first place. I'm misreading where my next ball's coming from.
364,000.
You know, by the second game, I'll be paying attention. That was a hard bounce to judge. I don't blame her for feeling frustration on that one. Especially when all you want to do is at least flip once.
Mm-hmm.
Last chance ball. Ooh,
good.
That was beautiful. Want to call that like a modified drop catch? All right, those are our results. You want to read them off?
Sure, we've got Kristen Gregory in first with 364,000. Who's player 3? Jessica, I believe, with 290 will be second place. Laura Tennyson, third. And Laura Fraley, fourth place.
All right. That's one down and two to go.
We got 2 more to go. So we're playing 1 game each from each of the banks, one EM, solid state, and a modern game.
You know, I know wishes and hopes and dreams or whatever, but I would have loved to have seen them on like Team 1 or even Atlantis.
Yeah, I agree.
Mars
or
Trek's
Cleopatra
a tough
even.
one.
I mean, Cleopatra's not streamed very often, so that would have been cool too.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game.
But, yeah.
But you know, what are you going to do? Fathom's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about Fathom for a moment? I feel like
Sure.
that's probably...
Deborah, didn't I play with you on Fathom
We
earlier
did.
today?
We did, and I didn't want to talk about it because sometimes some seriously chump things happen to seriously good players, and it is annoying.
But I got my first experience with a tilt through.
Oh, that was your first?
It was.
You're
so
initiated now.
It was. Yep. I feel like it had to happen sometime, but I had hoped perhaps not. Yeah, it was a strange situation, but it happens.
Do you agree with me on this that you're not a real player until you get your first tilt through? Everything before that was just in preparation.
It's all a new world now.
was
Everything looks
It was
different.
in preparation for now what is truly the big show.
I hope that's true. I absolutely hope that's true. All right, though. This is actually a beautiful Fathom, I thought.
It's gorgeous.
It's playing fantastically. I had a lot of fun in qualifying on this in the Wizards tournament. And you can steal locks. And that's always another fun element to these multiplayer situations.
And I love that they left it that way.
They actually left it that way for qualifying between players, which was very interesting.
Very interesting. The strategy there was all across the board.
It almost, which kind of negated any strategy.
It does. I mean,
but you either got lucky or you didn't when you walked up. So.
By across the board, to be sure, like the strategy in some sense is out of your hands, but you come up, you've got 2 balls locked. You're playing a different game.
To see what you got going.
You've got a different experience each time, to put it lightly. This plays very well. It played as well as I think my other favorite Fathom was in Oklahoma.
Okay.
They have some amazing pinballs there and some really stellar older games, including. Have you ever seen the game Dragon?
Oh, I have not actually. I've heard a lot about it. Yep.
Have you heard the noise?
Not in the flesh, but
nothing can prepare you.
I know it's at Pinburg, but I didn't get a chance to actually find it.
Oh, you must go seek it out.
I hope to this year. Does that remind you of this for some reason, or that's just another game?
They had 2 beautiful games in the same room, and it just happened to be Fathom and Dragon. Cool. And so you'd be sitting there playing this gorgeous Fathom and having the time of your life, and then all of a sudden on your right-hand side, it kind of took you out of the flow, But at the same time, it's sweet on its own. The dragons just want to be left.
So this is one of those interesting games where the outlane is actually the one you want.
That's a good point. That's something that's really and not to be missed.
And even if it goes in the center, sometimes you can get away with nudging it back in if you happen to hit that inner outlane.
Were you successful with that?
I did do that,
I'm proud of you.
Which is the irony of the no touch tilt through. But that's the last I'm going to mention that for the rest of my life.
For the rest of your life. I'll be sure to follow suit.
I thought the upper flipper was working really strongly too, at least when I played to get it around that loop, which can be really important to find that shot.
So I found that the best thing to do is wait for it to come out of here, pop up here, and then smack it around. And it was doing it.
Nice.
It was doing it beautifully.
Look at her ball's just going to follow all of those lines.
I want to see it. Also, that spinner shot is well
There she
oiled.
goes.
There it was.
Got that first drop upstairs knocked down.
Okay, again, we're looking at Laura Tennyson. I'm so nervous for them. I can't speak very well right now, and I'm on stream. What does hitting all of the side targets get you?
I do not know.
All right, people of chat, you understand these things.
I know it had to do with bonus, but
I know all about collecting the multi-balls. I know all about hitting the spinner when it's lit. I do not know. I know that the side targets are supposed to be pretty lucrative, if I remember correctly.
She's got a couple of those ABC.
She's picking them off one by one, too. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous.
Then there's her multi-ball. 2-ball multi-ball. Oh, loses one on the left side.
She's able to take advantage of some of the scoring on it. Not too long, but powerful. Ooh, right through. Yeah, that's a careful one. You don't want to jiggle it too much when it's coming from the out lane. You might jiggle yourself right into the drain. Oh, powerful ball one. I like it. I like it a lot. You want to average about 500 a ball minimum if you want to stay competitive.
But anything could happen.
Oh, yeah.
So another thing I like about this game, too, is the way that the gates close from those out lanes. You can kind of trap up pretty nicely on both flippers.
I'm trying to think of the other game where that's true. Centaur? Is that another one?
Yeah.
Where it's got that short gate and you can just kind of back up onto it. Yeah. It's a fun trap-up game. If you're a trapper, and I think both of us are, it's fun for trapping.
All right, that was a quick ball for
It was a fast
Kristen.
one. And it really only takes one ball in this game. I said average 500 a ball, but you can
do
blow it up in one.
Yeah, you can get a couple multi-balls. One ball.
Do you remember or know the difference between 2-ball multi-ball and 3-ball multi-ball and what it does for points?
No, I do not know the rules on this game very well at all. So,
All side targets of either color.
but I know knocking down the drops on the right, knocking down the drops at the top are what will get you there.
Okay, I'm going to read this off of the chat. All side targets of either color spot one inline of that color. Oh, that's gorgeous. So you can drop one of those inline targets just by hitting, like, for instance, the green on this side.
Oh yeah.
Just by hitting 1, 2, 3.
That explains a lot.
And you're good to go. Okay, sweet.
Thank you.
Thanks, chat.
This is not the women's novice finals. This is actually Texas Takedown women's tournament finals. We played how many rounds of match play?
I believe we squeezed in 4.
4
It
rounds
was fast.
of 2 game
It's fast and
per
dirty.
round match play. So everybody played 8 games, and these are the top 4 women out of that qualifying match play tournament.
Jessica Shepard, I swear I saw her somewhere else. Was she at Pinburg?
Um,
Why do I think she was at Pinburg?
I'm not
Why do
sure.
I think she was
all,
at Whipped?
all I know is she did fantastic in the classics yesterday. Or no, was that yesterday or was that Friday?
All right, we've got the mad intensity of Laura Tennyson. She's got her multi-ball. And I do want to know, I think it multiplies your score, depending on how many balls you have. Thanks, Wolverine55.
Can you relock one of the balls during the 2-ball? Is that
I've
what
had an
you're
opportunity.
supposed to do?
I've had an opportunity to play this game 8 times, and it was like a relock, and you can light them and lock them independently.
Oh yeah, I meant like
I know
during
that-
the multi-ball.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Again, someone on chat can probably drop that information on us. Oh, if you lock it during multi-ball, you just lose the multi-ball.
Okay.
But I'm building towards my next multi-ball. What?
Dead
Nice bounce over. Yeah, dead bounce.
Going for that green arrow.
Yeah.
Line drops. Ooh,
Ah, beautiful. All right, Kristen Gregory.
trapped in the cave.
We all know she's good. What's she gonna do? And, you know, I can't even, like, suggest that she should have pushed it, not after what I saw happen in our round.
I wasn't gonna say it because I said I wasn't,
know, you
but
said
that's
you weren't.
exactly.
And I'm not naming
that was
names, but I'm like,
exactly
you
the
can't do
dream.
it. There's no way I'm tilting through on the next player, because what? Okay,
I know how that one feels.
I don't know how to pronounce this, but Sakaj? Tell us, do you know about the 2x, 3x? I'm without my phone, so I can't even look it up the old school, new school way. But if someone wants to tell us about the multiplier, we'll talk about it on stream. Oh, and I'm starting to calm down too. All right, girls, get it together. Oh, we're right in between the 2 shots. Okay, we want spinner or we want blue targets. Yes, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. She wants it. She knows what she wants. She's going after it. This is a game that I would easily spend probably a little bit too much money on just to have at home, especially in this condition.
Yeah, fantastic.
For anyone who loves
different
Fathom.
shots on this.
Okay, so she got that spinner good. Nice strong shot. She's coming through. All right. Coming up on 200,000 here. Oh, and she just misjudged slightly what the bounce was going to do when she held the flipper. 2 balls, 2x, 3 balls, 3x. Well, that's so simple. Sakaj, am I pronouncing it correctly? Or Zach AJ? You gotta tell me so I can get that right too. I think that she tried to switch the rollover and it didn't switch. All right, she got lucky on that bounce. That was the one that just drained the player before her. All right, there it goes. Now she's got them all. I don't know if she's even trying to change them. Up, flip. Yes, she did it perfectly. Executed exceptionally. Boom, boom. Very well done. And clear that off for you guys. Oof. Nice multi-ball. I feel like she's got she had a good handle on that too. Just one little bobble. All right. All you gotta do is lock another ball or maybe hit some spinner. Oh, gorgeous. Hope everybody at home saw that. Zakaj, I'll take that. Man, good ball. Good. Coming back in.
Great bonus.
Woo,
Got her
woo, woo.
5x.
That puts her well back in contention. That's
And
our Fraley.
ball 3.
All right, Tennyson. I'm just going to call him Tennyson and Fraley. Is that cool?
I like it.
Can we do that?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to do a picture-in-picture. Can I do a picture-in-picture? That's an instant replay on Laura Fraley.
Which was a beautiful
Hopefully.
live catch. Instant replay.
Oh, you know what? I was hoping it would show the whole screen of the pop. All right. I give up. I'm
learning
still
this.
working out my my instant replay skills. Maybe next time I'll get it just right. All right, Tennyson. Keeping it alive. She does not like to let it dead bounce. She's not a dead bouncer. But she's pretty powerful on her shots.
Yeah, be accurate.
And with intent, too.
Nice
Great
catch.
trap. All right, get it.
So, do you find it equally easy or harder to hit that upper loop from the bottom versus the side flipper?
The yellow. You're talking about the yellow light loop?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, upper. That makes sense. The side is the only place I was hitting it with any kind of regularity.
But I feel like I've seen it done.
I
so.
got it once on the bottom, and it stopped right about there.
Okay.
All right, 9:59. I like it. Just under
Pretty
a mil.
strong.
Just keeping it humble. Kristen Gregory. Come on, you're technically the underdog because you came off the wait list.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ooh, should really come back down to her right. That's pretty smooth, though.
This is the first time they have run this tournament here, I believe.
That was a good judge. This is
And,
well, because the only opportunity to play a women's tournament.
Oh, beautiful. Just as we were talking. Oh, we got a little bit of
Gorgeous.
stuck ball.
Look
I
at that
think.
stuck ball. Well, let's take the opportunity to talk about last year's and the year before's ad nauseum tournament structure. If
Okay.
you're a woman, you had to choose between the main or women's or novice or whatever you qualified best in, and you didn't get to try your hand at both.
I noticed that.
It wasn't an option, and this year it was.
I was so excited to see that they added this because
Yeah. Well, 64 women. There were 30 women in the Wizards tournament.
okay,
So 64 showed up for this.
Yep.
Double.
and the whipped tournament at Pinburg was 64 as well.
Yeah.
And for this type of, I mean, there's a waiting list. There
Yeah.
many more women wanted to play in this tournament than were even able to. So that's just so exciting to me. I love it.
Yeah. It's, well, okay, people talk about, I think it's crazy for them not to know otherwise, but people talk about the lack of interest in women players and how to get them more excited about it. And I'm like, well, you must be, for the kids at home, smoking something silly because honestly, women are very competitive and women are very, very much invested in competitive pinball.
Yeah.
I do agree that it's worth it to make more, quote, safe spaces because women that haven't been in this before, they have a lot of potential like preconceptions.
Yep.
Where they don't know what's going to happen or they think they're not good enough. I mean, any player's going to do that, guy or girl.
And the range of ages is just incredible to me too. I mean, from the very, very young to the, getting up there, it's like
Getting up there.
she's
She's talking about me.
That's me. That's me. That's how I like to.
We're all getting up there.
We're all
Let's
getting
face
up
it.
But it's whether you've been doing this for many, many years at any age.
How long have you been doing this? Tell me something about yourself.
I've been competing for about a year and a half. And playing for just over 2. So, but that it's been a very intense.
Well,
year and a
because
half.
to know you is to meet intensity incarnate.
So, thank you, Deborah.
It's a great
Likewise.
thing.
All right, so Kristen's
She's
playing
hitting
her
those green
last ball.
targets.
She is made up a lot
I
of.
love how
ground.
she's using her dead bounces. I'm telling you, she's very good.
very patient.
Well, she plays with Bowen.
Beautiful.
Nice
Clutch.
start, nice start. Get that. Yes. Oh, I thought she was going to be able to trap it. I thought she had it. All right, she's playing a little excited
Getting
now.
back under control.
Yeah, just calm it back down. Let it
Back.
bounce over. Oh, I was expecting it. She's been doing it so much. Now she's going for that
wants it.
spinner.
She's
She
feeling
needs
the
it.
momentum.
I want her to get it back locked up in the right. Don't stop going for the spinner.
Well, what's the spinner worth?
It's not worth any. Lock the ball and then go for the spinner.
She wants it.
Although, you know what? There could be something seriously successful about a backhand spinner. She
Just
got the
released that
multi-ball.
multi-ball.
That's because she was smacking her targets on the left, I bet, and it released it because it got the in-lane down up top, if that makes sense. Those
That's
blue-
my favorite piece of information from I genuinely did not know that that's how that worked. All right.
Oh,
That was
nice.
fantastic. Wow.
Good ball,
Look at
good
this bonus
ball.
countdown.
Yeah, look at it go. Look at the
go,
blue
go,
candy
go.
cane. Look at the green candy cane.
Oh, wow.
Count it. Count it.
That was a massive ball.
You hear the clapping. They
she-
know what happened.
Did she have less than 100,000 going into
I
that
don't
ball?
even remember.
I think
it
she
was
did.
small. It was
That was
small.
an amazing ball. So she is
That was
now
pretty.
moved into first place.
Cam God said they were hoping the women's quals were streamed. I would have loved that.
I agree.
We didn't do that because I don't know why. It would have been a little messy. Oh. Yeah, that'll
Yes.
happen though. Especially when you start getting your emotions
And yeah,
spinning higher and higher. To be sure, Jessica is a perfectly exceptional player.
there actually is no bracket for these finals. The qualifying match play is on match play.
Yeah, because us girls, we
So she locked her ball in the cave trap.
do it like hard. We go hard. And what happened was 64 of us, we played 4 qualifying rounds, and then the top 4 played the finals. So what? Oh, no. That's not what we want to see.
You think it's coming back to the flipper? and it just
Nobody
got-
wants that.
Oh, brutal way to go.
That was tricky. All right, we're gonna get. We got double matches. Everybody's a winner. Free games for everybody. Let me look at the chat here for a second. See what we got. 3K per spin when lit. I mean, if it's a well-oiled spinner, that's not a bad take. Boom bonus. Yeah, that was a big boom bonus on for player 2 for Kristen. And yeah, this is the finals. You got that right, Daniels. And let me tell you, it's brutal when you have 64 people and you have 4 chances to make a mark and the top 4 are going and everyone else is going home.
So this is the scoring from last round, correct?
Yeah,
The
I
1,
think
4, 2. So
I think we're going to depend on our
to update that.
Boy
So,
Grimaldi to update that.
but
Yeah.
I believe that puts Kristen at 8, right? Now that she's got another 4.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna wait for him to do it. I almost took it into my own hands, but that's just not a thing. So we're gonna get the points loaded, but yeah, let's go ahead and add up. So Kristen won that match.
I believe Laura Tennyson was in second, which is 2 points. And then I think Laura Fraley finished third.
All right, I'm gonna try while we're waiting for the next game to set up. I'm gonna see about that instant replay. We're gonna do it instead of the picture-in-picture. We're gonna go for the full screen and see if it shows it. So this is that perfect execution of popping up to the green and smacking up to a multi-ball on the left. Gorgeous. I love it so much. This is such a
Very
good game.
satisfying.
This is such a good game. I love seeing that execution.
We're not. We're actually looking at a replay right now. So
All right. Ooh. So
Elizabeth, our tournament director.
we've got the scores. We've got. We want to pull back the. I was gonna say we pulled back the camera for the person who's actually playing, so we can see them.
Oh yeah.
Everything else is perfect. A little bit more to the left. There you go.
That's great.
That'll be good. Yeah, that's great. Okay, we got our cameras up. Oh, let's talk about can we talk about Deep Root for a minute?
Deep root.
Our boys at Deep Root, yeah.
What
I'm
would you-
assuming
what would-
boys and girls. they can be boys and girls.
Sure. What would you like to mention about Deep Root?
I want to talk about how much they have contributed to the Texas Pinball Festival and how, on quite an impressive level. We appreciate their sponsorship and their help. So go Deep Root. Scorebit. I don't know enough about Scorebit, but just go check them out because they're awesome. We've got just a shout out to the Stern Pro Circuit because, of course, Texas Pinball Festival is on the circuit culminating every year at a big finals tournament in Chicago. And thanks to all of our sponsors and our supporters. Thanks to all of our players. This is exciting for all of us.
Right, but what's the second one?
Zakaj, we have got 3 games. I also want to, and don't let me forget, thank this flipping podcast because they're awesome. They donated money. They donated cash money, I think $100 on top of everything else to this tournament. And we like money. Us girls, we like the money, just so everybody knows. You're going to spend it on the trophy? You're going to spend it on the cash in my hand? I'll take the cash any day. All right, we're getting everything switched for theoretically, we're getting everything switched for the totals.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to interlude for a second since we're waiting for the next game. Did you like the festival so far?
I haven't actually gotten to see a lot of it. I've been waiting
because
in
we've been
queues so
competing.
long, but I look forward to looking at it after this. Okay, so Kristen's playing her first ball, and actually I think that given her performance in the previous 2 games, she might actually have this already. But we're going to find out who her second, third, and fourth players are.
Are we double checking our numbers?
So Kristen's got 8 points going into this round.
Thank you. Wow, Kristen's got 8 points.
Yep, Laura's got 3.
And
Jessica Shepard has, Laura Tennyson has 3 points. Jessica Shepard has 2, and Laura Farley has 1.
So we have a winner.
Yep, and
We have a winner.
We have a winner, and we have a
Ladies.
ringmaster defeated here.
Impressive.
So this is a victory lap for Kristen.
Absolutely.
And
she
that's
could
the
be a
funnest way to
spoiler.
play.
Yeah, yeah. That's when you feel really good about life in general. She could be a spoiler, yes, to our other 3 contestants who
True.
want to try to take second, third, fourth.
Absolutely.
All right. Look at her walk off with that stoic expression.
She wants all the points. As she should. All right. So it looks like
she's in.
Tennyson has about just over 800,000. Kristen has 1,800,000.
We're adjusting angles here, folks. Bear with us. I am not going to go to the stock footage because we missed player 1, ball 1 on my account. My apologies. This is good though. One needs to experience things and mess them up in order to get them right the next time.
Next
right?
time,
Sometimes
we will be
that's
pros.
true. I'm proud of Kristen Gregory.
The trophies, can we talk about those?
Oh yes, please.
I think they might be the best trophies I have seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati might be a close second with the beautiful glass trophies
Yeah,
that they
those are
had.
amazing.
But these
Eric
are
Werdenberger knows how to do it.
the number one, the first place trophy for this tournament is like a child-size cowboy boot. Actually, someone could probably
doll-sized.
put that on their actual foot. It is beautiful. And then second, third, and fourth place also get smaller cowboy boot trophies on a
They're
wooden
gorgeous.
base. So it's a
My great lament in all of this is that I was 2 points away from being able to win a boot. You have no idea.
everybody wants the boots.
They're really good. And she says in total she spent $50. So
Oh, no way. They
Can we
look-
just talk
they
about
look-
how that?
They look like they're
Top shelf
They
because of the time that she took
Absolutely.
putting them together.
Okay, so we've got
Jessica Shepard. Look at her squared shoulders. She's not playing around anymore.
one
She's
ball
got her
locked.
ball locked. The kickouts are always a little crazy on Voltaire. And Grimaldi's coming in to get us updated on our scores so you can see that.
Survives on it in lane. Oh, another one.
Yes, gorgeous.
Okay, back to that ringmaster.
And make no mistake, if you're a Circus Voltaire fan, the in lanes here have been widened and they're mean.
Third
I
one
love
got
the-
her.
I love the passion.
For
She
sure.
is pushing.
Didn't let it go. But her ringmaster is up.
All right, we're updated on our
Vault.
points. Again, thanks, Phil Grimaldi. Okay. Player 4 is up. The colors on this game are gorgeous. There's two, as far as I can tell, there are two main strategies. Let's talk about them quick. The Ringmaster, if you hit it enough times, you're going to get that 1,000,000-point bonus, and then you're going to hit him again to try to get a multi-ball. Some people have been avoiding that and just going for Juggler.
That was ringmaster was my whole strategy.
Yes, Ringmaster here. Just keep smacking him until you get your points.
Yep.
If you want to go for Juggler, you're coming up here over and over again. And the kickouts on all of these are just a little bit crazy. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind as you're watching these ladies
Nice.
play. This
Pass
is a
over to
tricky
the
one.
right flipper. Ooh, great save.
Gorgeous!
Another
Beautiful.
slap up there.
I think she made the camera go fuzzy. The camera was
Alright,
so
Go
impressed.
back to that ringmaster. Oh, she hit the loop.
Oh, and it's a really late shot, too. I missed it a couple times because of how late on the left flipper it is compared to typical. All right, I think she's got it this time. Yep, she got it. Ooh, beautiful drop catch right back up to it. So now she's got to get it in there. She'll get her 1,000,000. Easy.
And that is done.
You gotta love it when a plan just goes off without a hitch like that.
And on to the next one.
And let's get some frenzy.
Yep.
Because we all like some frenzy.
Everybody loves a multi-ball.
Ooh,
Okay.
great. Her focus
That
is
little
solid.
green ball on the left there. Unique and not necessarily in a good way.
I hate that thing. I'm supposed to love all pinball, and I do, but that green ball can
Yeah, agreed.
go eat some ice cream for all I care. Golly gosh darn it. This game is so bouncy. Oh, it does remind you of an EM, a really fast EM that's got all new parts
I guess that was a
and anger issues.
great ball one for Laura Fraley. She can still take second, I believe, with the point
Oh,
breakdown.
that was a good smart catch. Oh, and during a ball save, but caught it every time.
It's coming back
I
around.
know what is going to happen. I was going to say that hadn't happened to me in play, so I didn't know how the feed was going to be.
Survives that.
Oh, okay. Coming through. She just wants to hit that ringmaster 2 more times.
Sneaky lock.
Right here. 2 more of these. Which is silent, waiting for this to happen. Get the kick out under control. That's good.
Nice spot bumpers.
Yeah.
Friendly. Ooh.
Oh, yes,
Great.
yes. She saved
Fought
that.
for it.
Look at those wrist guards. She came to win. Well, now she's going to come for second place, but that's fine. It's hard to stop the Kristen Gregory.
Control. And there it goes.
Gorgeous.
Another ringmaster down.
Oh, those points are important. That is 1,000,000 you don't want to miss. And considering it gets you onto your multi-ball,
Yeah.
yeah. I have determined that 0% of the current players are going for juggler multi-ball.
Yeah, not
It's not a
intentionally.
thing.
You gotta- you got a
Although-
little sneaky lock, a little.
Oh, good save.
Everybody's got one, but
In.
nice.
Perfect.
She's going back for her
She's got the
ringmaster.
luck of the Irish here. Really good eye. Good saves. Ooh, I love how that red goes up on the side on the right. And you come down that. Yes, see? She's going to get the juggler. She's going to get it. Whether she likes it or not, somebody's going to get the juggler. learned. I learned this tournament that a great strategy is to get your first ringmaster,
Then the
get juggler started while the ringmaster is up for the second one, and you can stack them.
wow. Okay.
So, given the opportunity, that's going to put you far ahead of the competition. That was a good ball. That was a really good ball. People are clapping, and for a reason. This is, and don't let your home games fool you. All these are set to tournament strength, and they bite back, as we know. I think this is the woman that did Theater of Magic. I swear it sounds like the same voice. You are the most powerful. Good. That auto plunge is also pretty brutal in this game. So she survived the auto plunge. Keeps getting kicked away from that right drain, which is good. Oh, very close. Well, it's Kristen. Zakash asks, is there something about the high wire that makes it not a strategy? The high wire?
The high wire multi-ball. That's another multi-ball. So the arc, strike and arc.
Gotcha.
I believe it's a harder lock to light, but I could be
Gotcha.
wrong. I don't.
Her anger is completely warranted in that situation. Getting a double drain, which has been happening on this machine. Again, it's extra brutal in the out lanes. That's, yeah, you never want to lose your chance to flip even once. Okay, I have some learning to do with haywire.
High wire.
High wire?
Haywire, high wire.
Oh, high wires. Oh, yeah, the kick out on high wire is not friendly. See?
Got her juggler lock.
Juggler, I told you.
Yep, she's going for it.
Somebody's got to go for it. If anyone, Fraley.
Let's do it.
Whew. Oh, beautiful bounce over.
Okay.
Very controlled. Lock 2. She's coming. It's a bit hard to keep track of the scores in this game. It doesn't like to show you all 4 at once. It's one of those. She's going for it. Yes! Yes! That's what I wanted to see.
We've got some applause.
I'm so excited.
Everybody's happy. Yes.
She hit it clean too, and I think I tried
That's fantastic.
I just got,
Got
you
her
that
ball
cord.
save on.
Yes.
So she cannot. Can she raise her ringmaster during this, or only
No,
if it's raised
you have
already?
to do it
okay.
first.
That's
But
what I
I'm
thought.
still rather pleased.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, we got a $500,000 jackpot.
Oh, she should have gotten a ball back on that. I feel like she was. I feel like she lost out on her ball saves. Juggler kick out. Juggler kick out.
Come back, come back,
Coming back. Coming back. Yes.
That's excitement. Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
that bonus.
I totally just hit red line on my headset. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, she came back for it. Don't abandon your balls, people.
It looks like she does have another high wire lock laid at that ramp.
Did you see that drop catch to high wire? Okay, this is some fun pinball. All right, I don't recommend high wire. Let's see if she survives the drop.
Into the sling.
That's a reason why they call it high
Nice.
wire. Gorgeous. Ooh, that was a crazy bounce. Nice. Oh, she's getting comfortable.
Oh,
I'm like, if the game agrees with her, she's about to go nuts. That was great, guys. We all have to
it was
agree
a-
that was a stunning ball.
Got back just in time for a few more points and another lock.
Oh man. Wow. Whew.
Oh, okay.
That's strong.
Yeah, so that it was ball too, so she could use that lock too.
Yeah. I know, right?
I was like, wait,
what ball are we on? Okay. Player 1. You are the most powerful. All right. You watch the screen. I'm going to check out what the screen...
What they're saying,
yeah, what they're saying on
Princess
chat.
is talking to us about high wire.
Okay. That's like the main...
That drop out of that ramp can be scary, I think.
Yeah, high wire feels like the main, but it is death, and it really is. It's not a good main strategy. It's a red herring, people. Let's face it.
Okay, ringmaster. Get him. Oh.
Again, I love her intensity.
Yeah.
Pinball Princess says, then again, I'm very good at not hitting the big. It's cut off. I can't actually read the last part. Something shot in a lot of games. The big. Is it supposed to be glorious? It's just the big ouse shot on a lot of games. All right, Kristen Gregory. How much of a spoiler do you want to be? Spoiler alert. She has the power to change other futures.
She has the power.
She is the most powerful. Let's face it. Do you have a theater of magic where you play?
I do, yeah. Actually, my team league's home bar has a theater of magic.
I'm telling you about those outlanes. I think 8 million is one of the best scores I've seen the time that we've been here tournamenting. Wait, say that again? How many leagues are you in?
I'm in a team league, and I'm in Bells and Chimes, the women's league. And sometimes there's a casual league at Logan Arcade on Tuesdays as well, but that kind of runs intermittently. So
I'm already intimidated by you. Remind me to be like more freaked out when I play you.
I play on location a lot.
Good golly.
That's a lot.
And we all know those games.
But you know,
aren't
one
always the
game
most
we
friendly.
don't have a Circus Voltaire, so every
It's
time I
a
get to play it,
weird
it's always
one
in
to
competition.
find.
Okay, and that is going to be the end.
Everything
Jessica
she just
Shepherd's ball.
experienced. I respect that expression of emotion. That is what this game will make you do. We
It's
love
a frustrating
you.
one.
We hate you. It is what it is.
Player 4 has a walk-off. Laura Fraley.
Fraley. What a fantastic way to come in second. You got to come in second.
Yeah,
Come in
came
like
from-
that.
Came from behind in the third game to take second place.
We're going to have to get them on camera with us.
Room.
We could do like a. Want to be crazy here and try the replay function again, even though it's probably going to be of nothing. All right, it's 15 seconds.
Sorry for all the wipes, guys.
Oh, look at that walk off!
Oh,
Wasn't
no.
that sexy? Didn't have to flip or anything. That's how powerful. That's how powerful Fraley played today. Well, what do we say?
I mean, that was exciting. Kristen dominated right off the bat, so you know that third game was really just to see how the rest of it would shake down. And I mean, Laura Fraley came back from behind. That was amazing. That was
She
a
did.
super
She-
strong finish.
She had some really tough goes on the first games.
absolutely.
Nothing to do with quality of play, but I mean, I'm seeing like top 6 in the world players falter on these games, particularly Mars Trek. Whew,
Yeah.
what a card to draw. You want to give us the final accounting?
I think we're.
Do we have the
I don't
final
think we have
accounting?
it. We know Kristen's in first. I think
Fraley got
Laura
3,
Fraley is second, but with
but
third
did
and fourth,
she
I'm not
did she
sure.
get second? I'm not sure.
She got 4 points. So
She got.
could be
do
a
you,
tie,
Do
yeah,
you
I'm
not
not
get
sure.
3 points for
this
first?
is actually 4. We're doing.
They switched it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, during the qualifying rounds, it
It
was
was
3, 2, 1.
3-2-1-0.
Now
Yep.
it's 4, 2, 1?
Correct.
Is that right?
It's 4-3-2-1.
4, 3, 2, 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's do the math then. So Laura has 5. Kristen has. Did she get second?
Kristen is in first.
No. For this
Oh.
game.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I don't know. I should have been paying attention a little
Hey,
harder.
people watching at home who catch these things while we're too busy trying to
Hang on, I'll get it.
commentate interestingly. She's working on it.
Are you gonna step outside or are you want me to step outside? You don't have to, whatever you want, let me know.
Go find out from those people over there in the red shirts. Yes, go find out from them.
There is a tiebreaker. Okay. So,
Pretty good showing, but I had some serious bad luck on balls. I had like the last game.
yeah, come talk about. So we got Jessica Shepard here. She is our 4th place finisher in the Texas Takedown.
We have a tiebreaker for second
All right.
and third.
Okay, we've got a tiebreaker for second and third.
Kristen got first,
Kristen
and Jessica got fourth.
Kristen is in first place for sure, but we've got both the Lauras in a tiebreaker for
Player one is Laura Fraley.
second and third place.
Player one is
Right.
Laura Tennyson.
It's exciting.
Gosh.
And what are they going to be playing on?
8-ball deluxe.
8-ball deluxe. Okay.
Do you have the sound turned off on the games while we're playing?
We here can't hear you.
Thank goodness.
All the swearing we did. Is that what we're talking about?
Jessica cussing like a sailor shepherd.
Sometimes.
Fourth place out of 64 contestants. So what
I
are you gonna
know,
do
it's
next?
great.
Are you
Well,
gonna go to Disneyland?
yeah, that sounds good.
Give us your thoughts. How was
Oh,
the tournament?
I loved the tournament. I thought the tournament was the best it's ever been. Phil, thank you for doing a fantastic job, and everybody that contributed. But I think this is, of all the ones I've attended, this is the best one to date for me.
How many tournaments have you done?
Well, I've only been competing for 3 years, so I guess I do about 3 tournaments a year. I do this one, and any of them in Texas I do, Bat City, and then I also do,
Bat City is awesome.
yeah, it's fun. And then there's another one. There's Bat City, there's this one, there's another one in Texas, isn't there? There's one in Houston, right? There's Space City. We do one in Houston.
Space City?
Yeah, we
Okay.
do one
Yep.
In November.
We're streaming off that.
So it's Austin in the summer, it's in November, it's Houston, and then in the spring, it's here in Dallas for me.
Jessica, have you ever competed at any women's only events before this
No,
one?
this is my first time.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic finish for your first event.
Man, thank you.
Nice job.
I know, and I'm really envious of Kristen, who is the first woman to place first at the Pinball Festival.
To get the biggest boot the first time.
Yeah, no, she's the first,
Yeah.
and so
She's
I'm
on the
envious
wait
that I
list.
didn't get that. But
Yeah.
On the wait list.
she was on the wait list too.
Interloper.
Oh my gosh!
She's not even
What
from
a-
Texas. That's not okay. She's not even from Texas.
Yeah, it was cool that we had half of our finalists from Texas.
That's awesome. Well, it's our state, so we should have
Gotta
a good
represent.
representation of
Yeah.
it. And I love that we have serious players from other states come here too, because obviously it gives you an overview of your competition in the whole area, at least.
Okay.
Like the United States.
So I think we're gonna start our tiebreaker on 8-ball deluxe. Oh yeah. This is
Okay.
Jessica,
It's
Hi.
Jessica.
fourth place finisher.
Can you tell us one thing that you like about, or just tell us about women's tournaments? How do you feel about them?
I feel, well, obviously, like the physical aspect of pinball. There is a physical aspect, and there's a big diatribe or a big discussion about whether pinball is a sport or a game all weekend. So, because I, as a woman, experience the sport as physical. Because, you got to nudge the game. And
Yes.
some of these EMs you can really nudge and, like, move across the floor.
Saw you pushing it.
Yeah, getting those dangers.
Well, but, that's the physical side of it. So as a woman, I feel kind of, diminished in that aspect when I'm competing against men.
Okay.
Right, because they just have a little bit more physical ability to control the wobble of the game, if you will. Right. So,
Until we realize what we're missing and we start pushing ourselves.
right. Well, now that, tilt's such a big deal in the solid states and the moderns, you really just have to play the game and not push it around too much,
Yeah.
right? But it was a physical sport to begin with.
Okay.
Or game, sorry.
Sport. Thank you for coming on and hanging out with us.
Yeah, so this is like the best thing I've done in a long time, and I'm really glad I did, and I'm so pleased of this great turnout.
Congratulations again.
There's so many girls here
There
today.
are.
Wasn't that awesome?
Kind of a lot of us.
It's like the most women I've ever played with in pinball, period.
So
All
we
right, we're going to see what happens with this tiebreaker.
Okay, I'll get off.
We've got Laura Tennyson up first. Oh, got that seat in lane. Deborah, I know this is one of the
this
games you love.
I love this
and
game
play
so
very, very
much.
well. So I'm going to let you explain some of the rules and the technicality of what they're doing.
I have a theory about pinball. You need to find one shot. You need to find one shot and
Okay,
get good at it. Even if it's a difficult shot, on this game, it's amazing. It's easy. You know what the one shot is? The left orbit.
She almost got it up that 8-ball.
Yeah, no, the
or
eight ball is
orbit,
important. The 8-ball is important. Everybody, the rules tell you where to go, and they want you to go this shot and that shot. But on this particular game, you can and will win by going up the left orbit. Get really good at that shot.
Okay.
Everything else is secondary.
So Laura
Now-
Fraley is trying to just get it on the flipper, but
Just so we're clear, as far as the rules go here, what you want to try to do is smack into all these balls and get them down, and then you want to go for the 8-ball. That's what you want. You hit it down, and then you hit it into a pocket. While I'm at it, let me talk about that left orbit strategy that I was talking about. You go into the A and you go into the B. When you get them both lit, like once you hit the A and B out, you get an arrow that's worth, I think, 25,000 points each time.
fast drain.
It's a fast drain game. And this is why I'm all about the left orbit, because it's the safest shot that you can take. It's the one that's going to give you points no matter what, as long as you have it solid. So you see how that yellow orbit?
Oh, see if anyone can get it on that right flipper to take
See,
that shot.
They can't even stay in long enough. It's brutal. And this one's fast.
All right, we're already in ball 3. This tiebreaker is going to be
This
over
is how quick
soon.
it goes. This is for 2 and 3 people. This is big.
Yep, this is our second and third place.
All right, now she wants 8, but I'm hoping she also wants left orbit. That's what I'm hoping. And so
Right.
for me, it's also about getting it trapped at any cost, getting it trapped on a
some
flipper
control.
and then get over to the right. I know some people are float and they just want to hit it when it comes to them.
Can you post pass in this game?
You can. Yes, you can.
Ooh.
That's all it takes.
Oh,
And you're done.
all right.
And that's it.
So we've
Laura
got
won.
Laura Tennyson is
a
going to
little
be our
joke.
second place finisher, and Laura Fraley will take third
Is
place.
player 3. Yeah. So for anyone who finds that they will be playing this game in the near future, again, left orbit. Why? Because you saw how quickly you drain. It's a drain game.
All right.
All right,
so
are
we
we-
got some celebrations.
Are we
for-
proud of our Lauras,
We
our
absolutely are.
Jessicas, and
I
our Kristens?
Kristen, Dominic.
Talk us out. Tell us about our winner.
Kristen Gregory.
Yeah. What
Heck
do you know?
I
think
know
you
that
Kristen.
she I'm from Michigan originally. I know that I don't know if she's originally from Michigan, but has until recently been living in the Ann Arbor area, and
Okay.
I've played in a couple of tournaments up in Michigan with
Oh.
her. I know she's
I hope y'all come to
participated
the
in the kind
VFW.
of newly forming Bells and Chimes in Grand Rapids there. Not sure, there might be one in Lansing or in the Ann Arbor area too, but now she lives in the Boston area.
Okay.
So
That's awesome. Boston is an amazing pinball scene.
I haven't gotten out there to see it, but if I do, at least I know that she's out there. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and she just played fantastically all day. I mean, as you said, I think she got in via the wait list, but
Give us some deets.
on about the.
Just about how she played all day. You said she played fantastically.
I think she played with fantastic control. She knew what shot she wanted. She was patient,
her bounce overs.
beautiful.
Well,
and
I'm sorry, dead bounces,
bounces,
is
dead
the
flips.
appropriate terminology. I'll
So-
work on it.
yeah.
What can we say about our Lauras, our second and third, our Tennyson and our Fraleys?
I mean, I'm sure they weren't quite as happy with that last game, we were finishing so quickly, with that kind of those house ball situations. But I mean, they played great as well.
And this is-
Especially Laura's kind of Circus Voltaire comeback, I think, was a highlight for me.
I'll say it again. This is fast and dirty pinball. We're all supposed to be out of here at 2:00.
That's
so
right.
instead of playing rounds of 3 games for qualifying, we were playing 2 games per
yeah.
qualifying round, which is ridiculous.
No room for error on
No.
any of these
You-
games, really.
You don't get any gimmies.
Yep.
If you didn't get second or first on
First.
all your games, you weren't in the finals.
Okay, so check out this great boot trophy.
Do you have a picture?
It's on the screen.
I mean, will you take a picture of
Oh,
your phone
take a picture?
for me and send it to me later?
Awesome. Look at that.
Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. And there's Jim Shelberg running through. Yay!
It's a great trophy. Congratulations to Kristen Gregory, #1.
All right, she's posing for the photographer. who's just off camera.
All right, Laura Tennyson.
I'm really
Number
impressed.
2.
I saw her at the beginning. I thought, oh, she's probably going to be trouble.
Absolutely. She knows what she's got. Take care of those wrists. I should start using some of that tape, honestly.
It's not a bad idea.
Laura Fraley.
Our girl Fraley.
Fought back.
With
Third place.
a plum. With a smile.
And Jessica Shepard.
Representing Austin.
Her very first women's tournament.
So excited.
4th place.
That's
out
what
of
you wanna
64
see.
competitors.
Thanks, Pinball Princess, for your thank yous and congratulations. Okay, now they're doing the pose juggle thing.
Look
There
at
we
those
go.
boots. Oh, so great.
Didn't you want one
I
so
wanted
much?
one so bad. Next year, Deborah, next year.
No,
We're coming back
no
with some
phantom tilts. No 0 scores. No.
Yes, thank you to the Texas Pinball Festival for letting us, stay here on Sunday. We're doing a little shout out for the local women's league.
All right, let's.
Lots of pinball to play in Texas.
I want to talk about the advertisers because it's so trite, but it's so important. It really is. Deep Root, you support us and you finance and you're wonderful. Thank you, Deep Root, and we're very excited to see all of your games that you're coming out with. So, bring it. Scorebit, check them out. Stern Pro Circuit, we've been checking them out all year.
Sure.
Come out, be competitive, win the big money. This is an official circuit tournament event, and that's kind of a big deal because I think there's only 18, and that's internationally.
Yeah, not very many.
We want to support women players first and foremost. I think we have a dancer right here. This person was dancing. Oh, wait, we got a replay.
It's like they know they are. Yep, they're watching themselves on the camera.
We're loading the replay up. It's going to be on the top right of the camera, hopefully. Hopefully it'll show them. Probably won't. No, it won't because I don't know how to do instant replay. Okay, we're going to talk some more. Well, hopefully we get some dancing. There it is. There it is. Yes. The dancing, bottom right corner. That's how excited we are. I want to give a shout out to the extreme talent that I saw, not just in the women's side, but on the gentlemen's side as well for this tournament. The women were an intimidating bunch at this particular tournament. We had Snow Galvin, we had Sunshine Bond.
Carrie Wing.
Carrie Wing, the winner of yesterday's women's tournament.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
She's a tour de force. She's so calm. I want to be that calm every time I play competitively. We've got Jane, who's been playing a year and a half and who scares the bejesus out of me every time I got to play her.
We've got Deborah Tallman, who knows all of the rules and is accurate as all get out.
Working
so
on
yeah,
it.
we had an amazing field of women here, and I just hope that it's indicative of what's to come.
All of you people that are on the stream, hold on. Let's get us on the booth so you can see us. All of you people who are on the stream, tell your female friends, if they're not already into competitive pinball, come out for league, come out for a fun tourney night. Come out and just play with your friends. Throw down $1 and see what happens.
See if there's a Bells and Chimes chapter in your area.
Yes.
They're all so welcoming.
Competitive pinball is an awful lot of fun, and it really supports a hobby that's special and sweet. There's Project Pinball, and I do want to mention them. I don't know that they're an official sponsor, but whatever. Project Pinball puts pinballs into hospitals, children's hospitals, and Ronald McDonald houses, and Dan Spuller does a great job. There are multiple pinball charities. This is a fun sport.
Mm-hmm.
This is a goofy sport with a bunch of really intelligent, crazy, fun, competitive people. And if you think you know someone who loves having fun, please invite them out. And we want to see more people. At this point, we're filling up the ranks and we have wait lists, but there's always room for more. So thanks for watching, guys.
Are we out?
Well, we should be out. We're going to hang out for a couple seconds longer and see if we've got somebody who might want to join us, the
Okay.
winner.
Seems like people are filtering out of here. I know we have to shut down at a particular time, too.
I was gonna say we probably won't be able to, but we've had a lot of fun in the meantime. Thanks you guys for being on the stream. Do you want to we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna hit the stop streaming button.
All right.
That's what we're gonna do.
All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Thanks, guys.